My reaction to Trump declaring candidacy for the Republican Party, I feel no ways about it. I think it was a reactionary move to try and get a jump on his competition. That's why he's been attacking Youngkin and DeSantis and others. I think Trump is the result of a social media led reality, and that's how he manages his campaign and his presidency. The best thing that could have happened to Trump was to get off social media. It was horrible how it happened. I think it was a huge mistake how it happened. It was horrible. I didn't like it, but at the same time, it was needed. He needed a timeout and gather his shit. I think Trump is more powerful the less we see of him. I think he thinks that the more presence he shows, the more he's around. There's truth to that, because it makes him like the regular Joe. Problem is, he isn't the regular Joe, is he? We have to look at these things logically. Like, we can't just sit there and react. It's to me, reactions are premature. That's what kids do. So I'm gonna wait and see. I want to wait and see. Because you have these social media platforms, you have these influencers, they react and they want to force you to react. Say, look, aren't you happy? Or aren't you mad? It's like, nah, neither. We just lost the election. This doesn't help me. There's nothing for me. I understand politics a little more than average Joe. So there's so many bullshit about, oh, he's gonna get the presidency and everything's gonna change. Like, it's the executive office, bro. I care more about the legislative. I wanted that, but it is what it is. We live in a time where reaction is key to control. They get you to react. It's how the left lives by reaction. That's how they do everything. It keeps a foothold on the masses. It's the way they manipulate. Something happens in crisis, in reaction, we have to do something. Then policy, and then we're fucked, and then it's cycle all over again. So no, I'm not gonna react. I learned to stop reacting. I learned to stop reacting to everything. Nope. When I get the news, I digest all the information, and I make a logical. So down the line, I'll see if we'll see for ourselves about how important or how significant this declaration was. Man, I don't really care, because he was spitting some truth. He also spitting some bullshit. But he's a politician now, and that's what politicians do. You know, I got 220 elected out of. Shut up. Name how many senators and governors you got elected, bro. Senators, the House. How many senators you got elected, bro? How many governors? Come on, son. Yeah, I ain't falling for that bullshit. I like Trump. Don't get me twisted. I prefer him step to the sideline and put his ammunition behind a candidate that can run 8 years if he was truly vested in the future of this country. But you can tell it ain't 100% vested. A lot of that's him too. It's his ego, and we all know that. He knows that. He doesn't hide the shit. So, but if that's what we got to ride with come 2024, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not voting for nobody, that's for sure. I'm sorry, I don't know how anybody on this earth can justify that man. But half the country justify him by re-electing the Senate back into power. That's just pathetic. Like, bro, we should have swept. We should have swept brooms out. So now everything comes in question. If you ain't questioning shit, you're not intelligent right now. You have to use intelligence. Question it. Question your party. Question its motives. Question their plan. Question what they're doing. Because what they're doing ain't working. All this finger pointing, oh, they cheating. No, that's got to stop. That ain't going to work no more. The second election is not going to work. We got two options. We got two options for what I see. All right? We can change the rules back, or we could use the rules to our advantage. That's it. We can change the rules back, or we can use the current rules to our advantage. We can't, places like New York, we can't change the rules back because they run shit. So, like I tell my 8-year-old son, when someone has the advantage over you, what do? You use your advantages. So we need to be using their rules against them. We got to stop playing defense and stop using election day. It's the Achilles heel. We'll have the lead all throughout the night. Then next month when they finish voting, all the avalanche of ballots come in overnight that were mailed in last year. You know what I'm saying? We gotta you. There's no way around it. We can't just we can't stop acting like bitches. Gotta man up and use their strengths against them. Use the rules to your advantage. You gotta learn how to play the game, and then use the rules to your advantage. I mean, I don't know how else to make that any more clearer. You gotta stop crying. We gotta start moving. I mean, it is what it is. Lee Zeldin almost had it in New York, but he didn't. We showed up on election day. We did. No doubt, the numbers are there. But election month, Democrats showed up for real. And got 30,000, I think it was, 30,000 votes to win. Basically the island of Manhattan. The island of Long Island. We gotta debate, and we gotta talk reason. Stop being sensitive. Use facts and logic. Be agreeable. And have these conversations. See the reason with people. I know it's hard, easier said than done. I know it is. I lived in a little bubble all my life. And I knew something wasn't right when I was young. Now that I'm older, I tell you, I'll break it down for you. Some arguments ain't worth arguing, but others are.